What's up guys, this is Merc Music. Welcome back to the Merc Plus channel. Today we are going to be unboxing, taste testing, and reviewing G Fuel's latest new product, which is energy plus protein. I don't think that G Fuel's done anything like this before. I mean, obviously we have the energy formula, which I believe also has 140 milligrams of caffeine, but this is brand new. This whole added 15 grams of protein. This is definitely very different for G Fuel, and I'm really curious to see how this is going to taste, and I think it would be a very interesting, almost kind of like pre-workouts or even post-workouts protein drink, depending on when you're planning to actually do your workout. On the side of the box here, it says kickstart your metabolism, boost energy, increase calorie burn, increase alertness, mood enhancement, and also a good source of protein and vitamins. Oh, this actually has 3 flavors inside. Okay, sweet. Obviously, since I'm partnered with G Fuel, they sent me this box, and they also sent one of these white shakers. I do have water in here, but I'm curious to try the other flavors with milk as well, because, you know, it's going to be a protein drink. Typically, if I'm drinking a different kind of protein powder, I usually just mix it with water, but I'm curious to try it with milk as well, because we do have 3 flavors in here. The 3 flavors are Cafe Mocha, French Vanilla Latte, and chocolate, and it says it's perfect for breakfast, pre/post-workout, and as a snack. Honestly, as long as this tastes good, I could see this being a decent breakfast replacement. If you don't want to have anything too heavy, or if you don't want to be spending too much time making breakfast, then making a quick little G Fuel energy plus protein would be perfect. On the back, it has your typical G Fuel tutorial on how to put it into a shaker cup and mix it around. I mean, this is pretty straightforward stuff. So give me a sec, I'm gonna go ahead and make this real quick, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Now, in fairness, I might have to break this up into multiple sections because I've already had some G Fuel today, and I'm gonna be recording a main channel video after I try this. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of energy today. Oh, dude, that smells so good. That has such a good smell already, dude. Let's go, G Fuel. The latte has entered the cup. Gonna give that a shake. Yeah, man, that's what it's looking like. I could definitely see myself having this for breakfast instead of, you know, a typical breakfast. But here's what really matters. How is it gonna taste? Let's find out. That is pretty solid, man. I'm almost regretting not mixing it with milk because I feel like that could have enhanced the flavor even more, but even just with water, this tastes really good. I could easily see myself having this for breakfast instead of having something else. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a whey protein, so it's really not getting too chalky. It's not building up. You can also tell by looking at the shaker cup, but it's not really getting too much buildup, and that could be because I have that little thing on the inside of the shaker cup that kind of keeps stuff from building up. Honestly, I don't really use that too much in the shaker cups, but I think for the protein one, it probably makes more sense too, because you don't want stuff to kind of clump up or get too chalky or have too much buildup. But man, this French Vanilla Latte flavor is delicious. I can't wait to try the other 2. We still have to try Cafe Mocha and chocolate as well. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of trying and taste testing the G Fuel Energy Plus protein formula. Today we got ourselves some 2% milk as well as the chocolate flavor. I think this one's gonna be a pretty good mix. And I really am hoping that this one is good. I need it to kickstart my day because we're gonna be recording some Call of Duty here in a sec. Gonna be grinding for whatever this week's aftermarket part is. I'm not even really too sure at this point, but what I do know is that we need to try out this flavor. So let's see how this combo is. Got our milk in here. This is kind of an unusual one for me because, you know, sometimes I'll have G Fuel with some kind of food, some kind of breakfast in the morning, but this time around, this is gonna be our caffeine and our protein for the morning also. That initial chocolate smell smells really good. This is gonna be a good mixture. I feel like this is basically just gonna be like having chocolate milk for breakfast. I mean, I'm down, man. I'm all here for it if it tastes good. Make sure that lid's on before we start aggressively shaking. I mean, honestly, if you guys are used to having a protein shake first thing in the morning for breakfast, then this isn't really gonna be too different, especially if you're used to already having caffeine as well. That is looking really nice already so far. All right, guys, moment of truth. Let's see if my breakfast is gonna be any good this morning. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so I have one more flavor left after this. It's the Cafe Mocha. I really am heavily regretting not mixing that French Vanilla Latte with milk because it just tastes so much better. I'm pretty sure all of these G Fuel Energy Plus protein flavors, they're really meant to be enjoyed with your milk preference of choice. I mixed this chocolate flavor with 2% milk, and it's so smooth. It's delicious. Yep, that's my breakfast. I don't know if it's just because I mix it with milk, but so far this is my favorite flavor in combination, without a doubt. This is ridiculous. This is such a good chocolate flavor. I could easily see this being a breakfast replacement or even just having it as a snack just straight up to get some extra protein. Once again, thank you, G Fuel. This is definitely gonna help me get through my morning right now. Let's go grind some cotton. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys might be able to tell, but I just got done gymming. We lifted some weights and stuff, and I think this is the perfect time to have a drink like this. We need some extra energy, we need some protein in our system, and we have the last flavor right here, which is Cafe Mocha. We've got ourselves some more 2% milk, just so you guys know what I'm using. So if you do decide to get or try out this flavor, you know what I'm mixing it with. And obviously, if you're lactose intolerant or if you just don't like milk, you can still mix this with water if you want. You could use coconut milk, almond milk, whatever your preference is. But yeah, man, this is our last flavor, so let's go ahead and mix it up. Quick little smell test. Oh, that's smelling good. It's kind of like that chocolatey kind of coffee smell to it. The only time I really have coffee is if I'm on like a coffee date with Karina and stuff. I do like mocha drinks as well as like the vanilla latte kind of flavors and stuff, even just like black coffee. I'm just not really a picky person. But at the same time, if I don't like any of these flavors, I will let you guys know because there's no point of misleading you. If I don't like a flavor, I'm gonna tell you if I don't like it. But man, I'm really hoping this one's good. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm like sweating and stuff. Let's go ahead and make this drink. I'm thirsty. I want it. Hope I don't miss. I'm like trying to one-hand this. The camera angle's terrible, but I don't want to miss. Oh God. Some of it fell out on the mouse pad. Wait, when I made the chocolate one, did I use the unboxing camera? Because that would have been so much smarter. I feel so dumb right now. As you can tell, I really want this drink. That's probably why I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. But yeah, let's mix it up. All right, is this one gonna pass the post-gym workout test? Okay. It almost weirdly kind of tastes like an in-between flavor of the chocolate and the latte flavor. Although at this point, it's been a little bit since I last had the latte flavor and the chocolate one to a degree. I may or may not have let too much time pass in between trying this flavor, but... No, this one tastes really good. It tastes like it has a little bit of that sweetness from the latte flavor, but it still has like a mocha chocolate kind of taste. I think the cops want some. But yeah, now that I've had a chance to try and taste all of the flavors, if I had to rank them, I would definitely put chocolate at the top. The chocolate flavor is just like, it's classic. It tastes really good. I'd imagine you could probably mix it with water and it would also still taste good, but with milk, I mean, it's like drinking chocolate milk, but it gives you the caffeine and the protein that you need. For second place, I'd probably have to put the Cafe Mocha flavor there. I just really like that kind of flavor. And I think it is because I mixed both of them with milk, because in dead last, we have the French Vanilla Latte flavor, and I think my mistake was mixing it with water. I think if you have it with some kind of milk, it just really helps with the consistency and the flavor. I just feel like it's a really good combination, like it's a good mixture. But hey, that's just my personal recommendation. You can mix it with whatever you want to, just I probably don't mix it with like soda or something weird. If you do that, you'll probably not like the results. But yeah, man, when it comes to these protein and energy flavors, I really just kind of want more from GFUEL. I want a second shot at that French Vanilla Latte. I want to mix it with some milk, and I'll let you guys know it, hopefully at some point, how it tastes with milk. But for the time being, I'm gonna devour the rest of this shaker cup, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so at this point, I've taste tested and tried all 3 of the GFUEL Energy Plus protein flavors, and I want to share my final thoughts with you guys. And at the time of recording this part of the review, GFUEL has officially made their announcements. There's a waitlist that you can join if you want to be notified of when the product is going to go live, which it's going to be available to buy on May 8th. What I'm still trying to figure out is how they're going to sell these. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to buy them in individual packs or if there's going to be like a variety pack. I myself don't even know exactly how they're going to sell this, but I will say this. I did like all 3 flavors. Again, I'm still kind of kicking myself for not having the French Vanilla Latte flavor with milk. I do think that all of the flavors will probably taste better with some kind of milk combination versus water, but it all comes down to preference. That's just mine. But I will say that I'm pretty happy that I tried all 3 of these different flavors in different scenarios, you know? I tried the French Vanilla Latte flavor as pretty much just a snack. I had the chocolate flavor as breakfast, and then I had Cafe Mocha as a post-workouts, which I don't typically have pre-workouts, but that's not to say that you couldn't use it for that. That's just not something that I typically do. But regardless of that, I thought all the flavors tasted pretty good, and they would work really well in all of those scenarios, which I just want to say that I think it's really smart that GFUEL has so many different types of products, and you can kind of pick and choose whatever works for you. And I think that's a big reason why GFUEL has managed to stay relevant, and they're still doing so well after all of these years, is because there's basically a product for everyone. I feel like the energy plus protein stuff fills a niche. It fills an area that they didn't really, you know, appeal to all that heavily before. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is geared more towards the breakfast crowd, people who really like to have coffee flavors. It's really smart stuff, man. Like, I know that GFUEL has kind of had coffee flavors before, but this is also really smart because they've now combined it with protein, which is really good for people who might be into bodybuilding or just exercising, hitting the gym and stuff. But I will say this, if you're into bodybuilding or just trying to get really large amounts of protein, we are capping out at 15 grams of protein, so it's not a super high protein content, but I feel like that works better because this is more just supplemental protein and it kind of fits more of that snack kind of amount. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 grams of protein is going to make you feel a little bit more full without being too bogged down, you know, versus if it had like 40 grams. Because those 40 grams of protein, kind of protein shakes and stuff, it can be pretty heavy and it can bloat you, but I didn't get any kind of bloating or any kind of feeling like that from this, even with milk. And in fairness, I know that I mentioned I was drinking 2% milk while trying this. That's just so that way you guys would know, but it was also lactose-free milk. So that way there's even a lesser chance of having any kind of, you know, bloating or lethargic feeling after having the milk. It does happen to some people, myself included, which is why I specifically would go for 2% lactose free for this kind of drink. Now, obviously this video is solely focused on the energy and protein stuff, but I just want to kind of pull back, take a step back for a second and kind of look at G Fuel as a whole from a broader perspective, because that's kind of how they're looking at this stuff too. They've had energy tubs, which gives you just purely caffeine, and they could try a lot of different variety of flavors, and they have so many amazing flavors to try. But then they also have the hydration tubs, which doesn't have any caffeine, and you can still have all of those extra flavors. You get the vitamins and stuff like that, but there's no caffeine content. So that's a really great option as well. They also have the cans, which are a little bit higher in the caffeine content, and it's, you know, really easy. You just open the can and you get that giant surge of caffeine and stuff, and it's very convenient as well, and they sell that in stores, which is just genius. And now they have this product as well, and I just wanted to take a step back and reflect on all of that, because I just think it's really smart what G Fuel is doing here. They have a lot of different products, they have a lot of different variety, and I think this is a really smart product. Just figured I'd mention that as well, because I know that the, you know, coffee flavor stuff, the breakfast stuff, and even potentially protein, it's not for everyone. But if you take one look at G Fuel's website, you can see that they have something for everyone. There's so many different things to try. And I feel like I should have probably mentioned this at the start of the video, but this is all from the perspective of someone who first tried G Fuel's products back in 2014 when Call of Duty Ghosts was out. And I partnered with them around the time of Black Ops 4 in 2018. So I have had plenty of experience drinking and trying their products and stuff like that, and I've worked closely with them ever since 2018. So yeah, if you guys want to check out this product and get on the wait list, or even just check out other stuff from G Fuel, I'll have a link in the description as well. And if you use code MERK, you can save yourself 20% on pretty much anything on G Fuel's website. So feel free to check it out if you want to, and if you don't, that's totally fine. Either way, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you want to see some more stuff like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I do want to cover more food stuff on the channel as well, whether that's, you know, reviews of different products and stuff like that. We could be trying wacky fast food items that come out and stuff like that and reviewing those, or just different products, and we can even be doing cooking videos and stuff. You guys already know I want to be doing a lot of different things with this channel, so if you guys don't want to miss out on that stuff, you know what to do. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys later.